Hey guys, welcome to your Twin Flame Collective reading. So let's see what sort of energies the collective is dealing with and will be dealing with. Let's see what energies are coming the collective's way. Okay. Okay. Huh. Yep. And we have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Very dragony. I'm a big fantasy geek. Okay. So let's see the clarifiers before we dive in any deeper. Let's see the clarifiers for the collective, please. All right. Okay. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles. Right. Okay, so as I was shuffling the cards, I heard a song. I'm not sure the name of the song or the name of the artist. Very helpful, I know, right? But there's the lyrics go, erase and rewind because I've been changing my mind. And there's a kind of thing there. So erase and rewind because I've been changing my mind. Not sure if it's confirmation or if it's a message for you in the song. Try to look it up. It may be relevant to the situation. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I do get the feeling here in this collective I'm tapping into right now of the energy of turning a new page emotionally. So someone here has been kind of starting a new life in a way, emotionally. It could mean a very powerful healing journey, because I do have working on self-love as well here on the table. So this feels like the energy of expansion and growth and development, very much so. There's a little bit of a conflict here because we did have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck and the Four of Pentacles, right? So there's a bit of a conflict between the process one or both of you is going through of, or has been going through, growing, maturing, evolving, self-love, self-acceptance, self-exploration, self-celebration. And as a result of doing all of that internal work, there could be here a point of struggling a bit with what you want to do now in this new shape, if you'd like, in this new form of yourself, at this new level of your personal journey and your journey as a twin flame connection. It's a little bit of an uncertainty perhaps, or a lack of clarity or even a mental block regarding what you want to do as this new version of yourself, as this new version of your connection, as this new version of your relationship. There's a hesitation, there's a fear perhaps of leading with your authentic self and just living that way, just embracing that. Like a hesitation. It feels like an apprehension about fully being yourself and going with what you feel is your flow. And of course, that's part of the progress. That's part of the journey. It's a constant wave of changes and adjustments and re-evaluations and course corrections, right? It's a constant wave of that, and every now and then you may feel unsure or conflicted or apprehensive about actually making that change, actually making that move, actually implementing that new approach, new desire. So there is some apprehension, there is some hesitation, but the good news is that I feel very strongly in this connection. You are both leading with what you feel. You are both leading with your authentic selves, even though there is some natural hesitation, right? We hesitate before taking the first steps as kids. So there's some hesitation, but that doesn't mean that we don't get used to walking and make the most of it throughout our lives, right? So that's the parallel that Spirit is giving me. In this process, in our spiritual journey, in your spiritual journey as twin flames, you are in a constant state of taking your first steps at a higher frequency. So it's a repeated process of learning to adjust your balance to a higher and higher and higher frequency. And it's normal that you would be hesitant and there would be some apprehension, some hesitation, some uncertainty about taking those first steps. But you are driven, you are very much so on a rapid scale, if you'd like, of evolution. So you are growing at an accelerated pace as a connection and individually, and you are actually quick to implement these changes. To you on the inside it may feel kind of slow because you function at a higher speed internally than what's happening in the 3D. Spirit is actually giving me the sound of an arrow whooshing through, right? So I'm hearing that sound and it's giving me chills. You internally, spiritually, you function at that higher pace, that higher speed. 3D reality is stagnant in comparison, but you cannot function as the 3D form of yourself. There's no way to match your spiritual speed. There's just no way. 3D reality is more stagnant, slower, heavier, fixed, right? It cannot shift with the speed that our spirit shifts or moves with. But you are moving quick, even so. And you are moving quickly and successfully. You are, as you adjust to your new fit, in a sense, right? To your new ability to walk the distance in that new frequency, you are going to adjust quickly, you are going to adjust very well, and you are going to lead with your unconditional love as a connection and invest in that and go all in on that. So this is the energy of a twin flame connection where things are moving, okay? And it feels like things are moving slower than your spirit is actually growing, than the spirit at which your spirit is growing, if you'd like. But in fact, compared to other situations, if you'd like, even though I don't condone that or don't lead with comparisons, because there is no way to compare. It's a deeply personal, unique experience to your bond. But, you know, if you were to make some sort of, if you'd like, comparison, your 3D process and progress is actually happening at a quick speed. You're moving forward quickly. But it doesn't feel fast enough for you because your spirit is much quicker than that. So you are super speedy. It's just 3D reality cannot actually keep up with your spirit. But you are making a lot of 3D progress. And this is the progress in twin flame connections where we're seeing inspired choices, good choices being made, the connection thriving, the relationship thriving, each of you together and individually thriving as a result. So you are quick learners, quick movers, shakers kind of energy, right? So there's a lot of action, there's a lot of progress, there's a lot of growth, expansion, kind of quantum leaps of growth, if you'd like. So let's hear advice from Spirit here. Let's see the advice from Spirit in this connection. Okay, let's take it. I mean, come on, take the lead, as if you weren't already. You are burning bright. I mean, wow. It's kind of a rush, actually, for me to tap into your energy. It feels like a rush. And on the bottom of the deck, we have spread your wings. You are on a fast track towards higher frequencies. I mean, you know, it's a rush. Tapping into your energy, it's a rush, okay? And I'm getting the chills constantly. So it's very exciting. Very exciting, very actually exhilarating is the word I'm hearing. And pretty much your advice is to follow the lead of your intuition, of your flame. It's kind of you are very connected to your flame intuition. You as twin flames are very closely entwined with each other spiritually, and I'm guessing in the 3D as well. So your advice from Spirit is to pretty much follow your flame intuition, because it's leading you very clearly, very directly, and very quickly towards achieving your goals. And it's an exhilarating ride. That's pretty much how it feels, even if you can't get there fast enough, right? I mean, things are happening so quickly within you that the outside world kind of feels like looking at a movie in slow motion. Okay, and interestingly enough, as I was saying that, Spirit gave me the, I'm sure, even younger kids kind of saw that. If not, it's an interesting thing to see. I think it's called American Beauty. The movie is called American Beauty. There's a scene with a bag floating in the air. I think it's from American Beauty. Not entirely sure. But Spirit is giving me the image. It's this kid, like, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce his name. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce his name. Cute guy, big blue eyes. Starts with a G. Something. Not gonna be able to pronounce it. I'm just gonna give up on that. Okay. And I think he takes kind of videos of things he sees around, and he filmed this bag, this empty bag, kind of moving in the wind. So that's how it feels like. That's what Spirit is giving me. Spiritually, you are on a fast track. You are very quick, very fast, very decisive, very effective. But compared to how your inner spirit works, 3D life feels like watching that bag float in the wind, kind of purposeless, erratic, random, slow motion. And yet hypnotically beautiful, I would say. If I were you, I'd kind of look that up. I'm sure you can find it somewhere, somehow. There's something about that feeling. It just calls to this energy. Perhaps to the movie as well. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've seen it. Aging myself here. Okay, so look into it. I'm actually gonna look into it after I wrap up this reading, because it's calling to me. So in the extended, we are going to take a deeper look at how these energies play out for the divine feminine and the divine masculine specifically, and get your advice. I hope you will join me for that. If not, I'm sending you my highest vibes of unconditional love and support, and we'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye!